Renting another person's home can make vacations affordable, but Lisa Guerrero reports some renters have found they've paid a high price when it comes to privacy.
It's like a scene from a scary movie. But this really happened. This man on screen is setting up a hidden camera in his home, and not just one. He has eyes on
What the fuck?
all these rooms. What's the point? Here it is. The house was available on Airbnb, and the guests who rented it had no idea they were being recorded. People undress, or hop in the shower, or climb into bed for a peaceful night's sleep. This is the creepy voyeur, Christopher Rogers, convicted of using these spy cams disguised as smoke detectors to secretly record his guests in their most
What
intimate
is wrong with
moments.
this guy?
Spy cameras you can buy online are disguised as practically everything these days. This electrical adapter has a tiny hidden lens you'd never notice. And this digital clock can record your every move. It can even transmit video live, allowing whoever's watching you to track your movements in real time.
Okay. Well, Jen, let's be honest. Yeah, okay. This is real, I get it. But this is not... Okay, she's using her phone for that picture. Stop.
Even transmit video
Stop.
live, allowing whoever's
Nobody
watching
buys
you
it.
to track your movements
Lisa, please.
in real
no.
time.
It just looks like a modern digital clock.
Settle down.
25-year-old Isa Valdi was on vacation with friends at an apartment listed on Airbnb in Miami Beach when she says she spotted a hidden camera.
I turned around and I see a black cube that looked like a digital clock, and I'm like, there's no way. I open it up, there's a camera inside, I unplug it, and it's just like, wow, I was in shock.
But perhaps no story is more shocking than what's alleged to have happened inside this secluded rental in the picturesque hills of San Antonio.
2 years feels
The
strong
rustic
man.
Airbnb property is located down this private road
That's
behind
weird.
me. Now some guests who stayed there are calling it a cabin of horrors after police say for the past year, the Airbnb host allegedly used a hidden camera and recorded various guests, some of them while they were naked and others while even having sex.
The beginning was so nice, it's peaceful, it's quiet, and then it slowly takes a turn and it becomes a horror story.
This man, who asked us not to use his name or show his face in our report, says he and his girlfriend rented the cabin through Airbnb last summer and say they immediately became suspicious during the host's tour of the property.
Jesus.
He told us where we should view the sunrise and said, you know, be comfortable, you guys can look at it in the nude or in your pajamas, no one's around.
What?
At that moment I thought maybe we're getting recorded.
Sure enough, he says just a few hours into their stay, he discovered it.
It's a little AC adapter.
Yep, this exact device was in the wall.
Images recovered from the tiny camera show him
Pog
changing
Pog
in the
love the
room.
streams.
He's now suing the cabin's owner, AJ Ali. He was arrested and charged with invasive visual recording after police say a laptop revealed more than 2,000 images taken inside the rental home, which was also listed on other property sites. He's pleaded not guilty.
This is a felony in the state of Texas.
The lead lieutenant on the case says the evidence is overwhelming.
Included in the images that we have on the computer are images of him setting up the camera in the room.
Jesus, this
We tried
guy.
to speak to Ali when he pulled up to the gate that leads to his cabin.
Mr. Ali, we'd just like to talk to you if we could.
He wasn't happy to see us.
Were you secretly filming people, sir?
He gets out of his truck and takes a swipe at my mic.
No, thank you. Have a good day. Bye. See y'all
We're
later. Have a
behind
good
the
day.
gate.
He says all the accusations are false, calling them fake lawsuits just looking for money.
Sir, were you filming people naked in your Airbnb?
His victims are suffering. People that love to travel can no longer travel.
Attorneys Bianca Zuniga and Roger Bresnahan represent this ex-guest and over a dozen more renters suing Ali.
You think that you're staying in these rental properties and they're
Interesting.
private and you should be able to
KX,
act
thanks
like
Guys,
for 32 months
guys,
of juice.
guys,
What about
how
the
do people
time
not
during
understand
the stream
the
when you were
basis
twitching
of
the wake
law?
sled and someone in
Okay.
chat said moving the...
Of course, if you're getting a legal representation, they're gonna push all the things to the max, because when things get settled, it'll reach a point in between max and what. Right? they're gonna max out the juice, okay, and say, oh my God, they're emotionally scarred. They have PTSD and overwhelming anxiety daily that needs to be blah 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 blah. And then, you know, it's how they represent the case. It's fine. I don't think it's a problem. It's just how law works. I don't know. Like, what?